Beneath the surface, Laurie Shaver stood in the kitchen, the scent of boiling pasta filling the air as she absent-mindedly stirred the pot. The kitchen was adorned with cheerful decor, family pictures, hand-painted ceramic dishes, and a calendar with each day carefully marked with colorful notes. Yet, beneath this facade of domesticity lay a secret, buried deep, much like the truth that haunted her. Her husband, Michael Shaver, had disappeared 2 years ago. A vacation in Florida had transformed into a nightmare when he didn't return home. Laurie had reported it to the authorities, her heart pounding with anxiety, unsure of what might have happened. Days turned into weeks, and heartbreak turned into frustration as hope faded. Her life had gone on, but the question remained, what had really happened to Mike the friendly ghost? For years, Mike's Facebook account remained active. Friends would comment on his posts, unaware that he was gone, that the charming smile in the photos masked a mystery steeped in darkness. Friends tried to reach out to him, and Laurie had grown accustomed to the confused expressions of those who thought they'd seen him on social media. It was a concerned friend who finally had the courage to contact the police, fearing something was amiss with the ceaseless online activity. The investigation revealed an unsettling truth, one that would shake Laurie to her very core. The dig. The police arrived at their home, confidence in their voices masking a growing sense of dread within Laurie. Their search began in the backyard, a place once filled with laughter and family barbecues, now ominously quiet. Each shovel of dirt they turned over brought chills down Laurie's spine. Were they just looking for signs of her husband's disappearance, or something more sinister? The sun was setting, casting eerie shadows, when they discovered it. A body, buried beneath layers of soil, hidden away like a dark secret. The grim reality struck Laurie like a bolt of lightning. Mike was dead. The shocking discovery ignited a barrage of questions, swirling around the small Florida town like a tempest. The investigation. The police launched a murder investigation, piecing together the fragments of Mike's last days. As they dug through records and spoke to friends and family, the dark details began to emerge. Unraveled secrets, hidden resentments, and a tapestry of lies that entwined Laurie's life with the tragedy. Laurie found herself in the crosshairs as whispers of suspicion filled the air. Had she been involved in his death? The rumors swirled, and she started to feel like a prisoner in her own home. Each click of a camera from news crews outside her house sent her spiraling deeper into paranoia. The reveal. As detectives investigated further, they uncovered shocking evidence, including financial discrepancies and strained relationships that painted a more complex picture of Michael's life. Old friends stepped forward, recalling heated arguments, shady business dealings, and signs of a broken man, a far cry from the loving husband Laurie remembered. But what no one could have predicted was the bombshell that came next. Laurie, overwhelmed and terrified, learned that one of her closest friends was involved. What started as a friendship had morphed into something dark. The lines of betrayal blurred as Laurie confronted the chilling reality of her connections, the confrontation. In a thrilling twist, Laurie faced her friend, a confrontation filled with raw emotion and haunting revelations. They delved into the past, unearthing secrets that bound them together, but also tore them apart. Why had this friend turned against her? What drove them to such brutality with each word spoken? Tensions escalated, leading to a dangerously fraught standoff. The truth was finally laid bare. Layers of deception peeled away like the bark of an ancient tree. As the depth of betrayal became evident, it became clear that no one was who they appeared to be, and Laurie was left to reevaluate her entire life. Redemption. In the aftermath of the revelation, Laurie began her journey of healing and redemption. The police arrested those involved, but the scars remained obvious and deep. The community struggled to find closure, and so did Laurie. As she started to rebuild her life, she vowed to honor Mike's memory, determined to shed light on the darkness that had consumed her world. Facing her past required bravery. She sought therapy and embraced the support of loved ones. With a renewed sense of purpose, Laurie began to dedicate her time to helping others who had faced similar tragedies, turning her pain into hope for those still lost in the shadows, moving forward. Months passed, and while the path to recovery was steep, Laurie found solace in new beginnings. She launched a blog to share her story and raise awareness about violence and its hidden consequences. Her voice grew stronger, echoing through the community she once thought she'd lost. Laurie learned that so. Laurie learned that sometimes the deepest wounds stem from hidden truths. But by bringing those truths to light, she could break the cycle of silence that perpetuates suffering. Epilogue. A new dawn. Years later, as Laurie gazes out at the rising sun, she reflects on the journey she took to get here. The shadows of her past have faded, replaced by the light of hope and resilience. She understands that though life can be mysterious and tumultuous, the heart has the capacity to heal and thrive. Through her bravery and determination, Laurie Shaver transformed her tragedy into empowerment, reminding others that even beneath the most disturbing secrets, one can find the strength to rise again.